Minor League Baseball. Into the box, Elliott King, who did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. With a moment now, let's have it. Stepping up now, Elliott King, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On a line, that's a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he's back into second here safely.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Elliott King. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. Striding into the box, Erwin Bland. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. Now both runners on the move.
Stand up,
Popped him up. Torres has a play. 1 away. Ready once again, Alan Cordoba. He got under one and popped out his last time. Runner's on his way to third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Stepping in, Robbie Hunt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in the chopped weakly to the left. And the 2-out threat will pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cordoba is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. Stepping into the box, Elliott King. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Valentin blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's in there. As it's now a 3-2 ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Erwin Bland.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow your...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Torres. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home. Tying run from first. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. So a big moment in the ball game here. Elliott King as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Swing and a liner. And this is down. And that should do it. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4.
Welcome into this presentation of digging in, Ramon Vega. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
2.
Coming to the plate now, Felipe Delgado, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the 0. On the ground to third. And there's out number 2. And with that, here's a look at the visit. Stepping up to the plate, Elliott King looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them. That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Settling in now, Felipe Rodriguez. Lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Runner back safely. Runner goes for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. Now to the plate, Andre Moyne. The 1-2. Now both runners are breaking. Swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Alan Cordoba hits next. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. And he's down on strikes. So they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Striding in once again, Elliott King. He singled his last time up. This is line to left. Schaefer has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Standing in, Joel Beltran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
At the plate, Elliott King. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this.
Now at the plate, Bob Kelly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. Able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
King backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. At the plate, Elliott King.
Leading off for the mission.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Elliott
Hit on the ground to third. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire.
Runners off for second. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Now batting, Andre Moyne. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Andre Moyne becomes out number 2 this inning.
left fielder, Alan.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McNeil giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Elliott King. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1-run score. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Lifted in the air out to left. Schaefer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. San Antonio came through late, taking the lead in the 8th. Minor league. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Willard Lloyd batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. To third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping into the box, Elliott King. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. This one's down to third.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The relay, and he is in there. In now, Felipe Rodriguez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. At the plate, Andre Moyne, only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Andre.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Robbie Hunt, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit the other way out toward right field. McLean is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out, so a great job there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Elliott King. He reached on a single in his first try. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chavez will range to his left as he tracks this one down. Digging in once again, Willard Lloyd. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Willard Lloyd.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Now batting, Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Third.
He's running. Got him swinging. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout.
Fielder number 33.
Digging in now, Andre Moyne. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Chavez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in, Elliott King is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. So striding in, Elliott King. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. There's one. And the throw was offline, but a good job to come off the bag and get the tag down. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Chavez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit down the third baseline, right to him. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Striding in, Elliott King. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McNeil sprinting after it. He can't get there, and a huge break on defense as the winning run will have to stay at third on the ground rule double. Ready now, Felipe Rodriguez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
game's future stars are. So coming to the plate, Elliott King is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chris Hessman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swinging a ground ball to third. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Elliott King. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Elliott King.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer down the line. This is line to left. Perret is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Elliott King. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So digging in now, Felipe Rodriguez. He singled. With the first pitch, here it comes. A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah. Safe.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
On the bag,
Strike
right
taken.
here.
The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 1-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Ishii is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Into the box now, Chris Hessman. Here it comes, 0-2.
Hessman.
On the ground to the left side. With it. And that's out number one. Ready for another shot now, Elliott King. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring in time this game become a lot greater.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. The second inning and rode that until the very end. Rick Coley gets the win on the mound. His first. Minor League Baseball is live and on. Now at the plate, Elliott King. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ferguson gets his lead at 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup.
Stepping in, Elliott King. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Elliott King.
Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Hessman. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the... To the plate now is the designated hitter, Terrell Starnes.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle. With no score, you'd think by now when it... base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elliott King. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Now in the box, Erwin Bland. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And there he goes towards second. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. Point. And a double steal try here. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Alan Cordoba hits next.
Left fielder, Alan Cordoba.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
A play at the plate, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Digging in, Robbie Hunt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Ready for another chance. Elliott King. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. Fly ball out toward left center field. Katimer on the move. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind. The ump says it was a trap. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back. So stepping in, Elliott King. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Hit high and deep to left field. Perrette ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tom Katimer as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This one's down to third. King. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and the rally falls just short as they will strand the possible tying runs in scoring position, and this ball game is over. Welcome into this So striding forward now, Elliott King, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Perrette is in pursuit. 1 away. Into the box now, Harold Gunter. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Harold Gunter.
Ready with the 0-2. Attempt here. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box, Elliott King. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Runners off for second. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Perrette is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Chavis. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the 2-1 pitch. To the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit, and they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Perrette. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Relay, 4-4.
Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Stepping up now, Elliott King.
Elliott King.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft liner out toward left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, Felipe Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Ready once again, Elliott King. He singled his last time up.
Elliott King.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets. Take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bland is off at first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
A bouncer up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Rough Riders jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Minor league. Now at the plate, Elliott King. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction.
Stepping in, Mariano Casilla, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. On the ground to third. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to.
Stepping into the box, Derek McKenna. He drew a walk his first time up.
McKenna.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3. Leading off the inning, Elliott King, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight.
Digging in, Elliott King. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now.
Anything that is around this.
On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Coming to the plate now, Jim Lewis. And their runners at the corners now.
Lewis.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a super play to gun his man down as the shot. Stepping up to the plate, Elliott King starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Settling in now, Andre Moyne. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right fielder, Andre Moyne.
Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the two-out success.
There's a hard hit ground ball hit.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Corpus Christi Hooks put on a show with the bats, collecting 17. The game's future stars are Eric. Now to the plate, Elliott King. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering on its way. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy.
Riding in once again, Derek McKenna, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1. This one's down to third. King is there. Throw on to first, two gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Elliott King. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. To short. Best has it. And there are two away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Christopher Pace. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Christopher Pace.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number one. At the plate, Elliott King comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard towards center.
Too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-2 game. Derek Fisher the next to bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready on 1 and 2. Now
1-1-1.
attempt here. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Standing in, Jim Lewis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Lewis.
Softly hit here to the left side. In time to first, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Elliott King. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Third baseman, Elliott King.
Popped him up. Vega is under it. 1 out. At the plate, Elliott King. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Casilla moves over, and the inning is over. So 1 run on a 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Missions took the lead in the 4th and held on until
An unexpected turn. And just like that, a player must pull up roots and move on to the next destination. A minor leaguer is welcomed after being brought into a new organization as part of a trade package. His name may not have made headlines in this deal, but if he's a hit in the long run, it could be a real feather in the GM's cap. In this game, change can come swiftly and unannounced. Some players take it better than others, but unexpected trades are a fact of the game. As are discontent players seeking trades to more desired destinations. A manager checks in with his ball club. coach offers a player pointers on his development. This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate. A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game. This AAA prospect, who had been generating some buzz, has gone cold of late. Once a player catches the public's eye, little he does, good or an agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. A manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game. Locked in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series. Playoff situations in the minors are invaluable opportunities to teach young players and to learn about them.
Welcome to MLB. Standing in, David Ortiz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Macias is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping into the box, David Ortiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ortiz.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Next will be the designated hitter, Bo Gallegos. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Fernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good.
Now batting, Jess Santana. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Santana.
Ball right side. To his right, Ortiz. And he'll step on the bag. Himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Leading off for Buffalo.
At the plate, David Ortiz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, David Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Bureau, this pitcher's kind of working around trouble.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. In now, Jess Santana.
Now batting, third baseman, Jess Santana.
On the ground to first, can this be 2? The second for 1. On to the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result... AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. A good matchup here in Game 2 between the Buffalo Bisons and the Durham Bulls. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this.
Softly hit toward the hole. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now a snap throw over to 3rd, and the runner back safely. The 0-2 home. Grounded to 3rd. Gonzalez scoops it up. But he's safe at 3rd as he's able to scramble. Back. Digging in now, Dwight Smith Jr. Another 1st inning RBI opportunity for him here. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from 3rd. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at 3rd.
Obviously, this is the pitcher's night.
Digging in, David Ortiz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Wendell loves it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Striding in, David Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now batting, right fielder.
So striding in, Jordan Patterson, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. He's right there.
On the bag.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bo Gallegos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bo Gallegos.
The 0-1 delivery. For second. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
That's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts. Walks, homers, and strikeouts, but right there, manager sets it in motion.
Gallego rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off when he drives in runs.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to... So coming to the plate, Joey Wendell, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Joey Wendell.
Popped him up. Ngope ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Ready now, David Ortiz, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Ortiz.
Line drive to left. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, David Ortiz. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why.
Being in a hole in a minor league playoff series means an opportunity to teach young men about facing adversity.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. It's a big one. Game 3 between the Durham Bulls and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Zach Wheeler gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher. 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all 3 of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Batting second here tonight. Left fielder, Stephen Harper.
Hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, Dero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Coming to the plate now, David Ortiz. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
So digging in now, David Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream shot.
Ready to take his hacks again, David Ortiz, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Now batting.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. On the ground to the right side. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another shot. Shot now, Daniel Robertson, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Drilled to first. Ortiz right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases.
Dig, 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 dig.
Here comes the go-ahead run. The relay. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see.
Now at the plate, Javier Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gonzalez.
To his right, Ortiz. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Well, the lineup was
a player who has been far exceeding expectations at the moment. He is briefed on his current standing in the organization. He's about to get his first chance to show if he's ready to swim in the big kids pool.
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second and still only one out.
The batter, the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first as they get the double. 7-5, how today's comes to an end. The Jays came through late, taking the lead. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Jason Ortiz.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day.
Manny Ramirez. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. Stepping in for the Jays, David Ortiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Escobar has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. 7-5, how today's comes to an end.